Well, they're centralizing their rooks. Vidit down to 2 seconds. He's moving purely on increment. Knight back to E4.
Oh, man. I love when we move into sound effects mode. Did you? Pew pew.
We have Vidit Gujarati facing off against Sasha GRISCHUK. And for GRISCHUK, that added 2-second increment, that is going to be an absolute game changer. Oh my lands, GRISCHUK against Vidit. We could not possibly ask for a better matchup.
The higher seed gets white as an advantage for their performance on Saturday. Many people have commented on that. The single game format, interesting way to give a reward for a better day the previous day.
Black is a tiny bit worse, but I think Vidit has what it takes here to equalize.
Let's bring up the analysis board and just go through what the opening was here, because as people in chat are saying, I can't imagine anyone wanting to play a line like this. Take us through it, Danya. I mean, where were the opportunities? Where were and are the opportunities to deviate from what seems to be just a super forcing line? Well,
this is the 4-night Scotch, and David Paravian of RCC fame has been playing this exclusively in the RCC, and this is a very well-known opening. Now, after ED, castles. The old school move is, of course, C takes D5. And by the way, this is a fancy schmancy little move. D takes C6 is bad for reasons. Rook E8 check that I will not illuminate at the moment. Everybody used to capture on D5, and then you'd get this endgame. Bishop G5, C6, Queen F3, and then white takes on F6. And some players don't really like this endgame. With Black, Paravian has had a tremendous amount of success in that endgame. And so recently people started playing Bishop G4 intermezzo, which leads to this super forcing line. F3, Bishop H5. Now white takes on C6. And Black picks up both of the pawns that he's temporarily given up. Here's one, and he forks the other in the rook. But white gets the 2 bishops. So white contends for a minuscule edge. So this Bishop G4 line, if Black knows it well, is basically like a takeout line. Like, it just totally neutralizes the system.
Correct question in chat. Hikaru does play the winner of the 4-5 matchup. So Mr. Nakamura eagerly awaiting. Hikaru and Nakamura are both waiting for the winner of this particular matchup. Later on, we have Fabiano and Caruana who have beef with each other right here. They're going to throw down.
But Caruana lashed out long before that at Fabi. I mean, he really started. If you really get to the bottom of the feud in the 90s.
Some of these games don't have a lot more to talk about. Stop judging us. What does Vidit want? If he plays knight e6 or knight to d5 or even knight e2, okay? And that shows you Danya was right. Vidit smelling a little bit of blood in the water here. Thinks he's a better time scrambler than GRISCHUK.
There's another idea, which is a5 and trying to get knight b4, bishop takes b4, rook takes a4.
Rook takes a4, you sneaky dog.
But I would go f6, I agree with you. And Vidit down to, okay,
he's going to take the draw, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised too.
Yeah, okay, interesting. I
just didn't feel confident enough. Here we go, 3+1 game to decide the match.
I like it. 3+1 to decide the match, unless, again, we have another draw. We move to our faster time control tiebreaker. Exciting stuff here. Man.
Catalan.
The amount of times I've been sitting around on a Sunday, maybe late breakfast, I'm yelling at my kids to get off the screen. Hey, it's no screen Sunday. I don't care that it's a holiday. You're not allowed to use your phone on Sundays. I hate you, Dad. Whatever, right? So I'm dealing with that dynamic at home, and then I pull up my phone to watch you and Hess or you and anyone do commentary, and they're like, Dad, you said it was no screen Sunday. I'm like, Daddy's working. It's different.
Right.
Dad's working. But I'm LOLing as you guys are doing commentary. So just like that's where, in case you're ever wondering what I'm doing on a Sunday, that's what's going on. Notice white is not in a rush to get the pawn back, doing everything he can to just keep improving his long-term potential for pressure. Bishop to b2, rook to d1. I love this. I love this position for white.
Yeah, chipping away at Black's, only, one could say, strong suit, which is this little pawn chain. And another element of this Alpha Zero play is play on both sides of the board. You saw knight g5. Then he switched over, and played b3. Now he again is going to switch to the center and play potentially knight e4. So using the entire board as your canvas, that's very impressive and very hard to do well. Easy to do badly.
Unless you're Bob Ross.
And over again, I say, we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Good. Smooth. I do know who Bob Ross is. Thank you for asking.
Very good. Okay. Because you look like you could go for a younger Bob Ross if you really let your fro grow.
I've got that one before.
Yeah.
Together with Jake Gyllenhaal and Mark Zuckerberg occasionally.
I never heard the Mark Zuckerberg one. That one got an LOL.
Somebody asked me that on the Stanford campus. Like, this lady was sitting in the Starbucks, and in all seriousness, she asked me, aren't you Mark Zuckerberg? I'm like, should I say yes? Just see how far I can take this.
If you're a god, you say yes.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you should go bishop d4 and try to re-fianchetto it on g7, because I don't feel like GRISCHUK will survive with 30 seconds and these holes.
Oh, and there he goes.
He's not
plays
surviving.
knight c6. What's the blunder? What is it?
Well, I don't think it's a blunder. I think it's just bishop h6 and knight f6, and you just get a massive attack. It's not nothing immediate. 10 seconds. There's only a 1 second increment in this 3-minute game. 8 seconds. Make a move. Okay, it is bishop h6.
The computer likes it. You were right. Just keep the pressure.
There's a ridiculous line where, okay, queen a2, cb.
Take the pawn, Sasha. Take the pawn.
But then he opens the c file, and there's something about it he doesn't like. Oh, it might be queen
make sure we
a3
back
aiming
through
at
the
the rook.
critical moments of this game and see what could have happened. So don't worry, baby birds. We'll feed you. Mama's just got to chew up the worm a little bit before she gives it to you.
Queen is nicely out. I'm just going to ignore that. Tucked away. But here comes Vidit's bishop again.
Even for me.
Somebody's going to lose on time.
E3 there. E3. Kick the knight.
Don't make a drop, please. Please don't repeat moves. That would be the most anticlimactic thing ever.
I think E3 is the move. E3 is the move.
And knight f6, anything. Vidit's going to repeat. Rook c1. No, he's not. Queen e5. Bishop f6.
Okay,
Where does the queen go? He's going to lose the knight.
That's a problem.
Bishop e7.
Bishop e7 with knight f6 check threats.
But where's the win? Knight f3 check is a big threat.
Knight f3 check is coming. The queen's hanging. Don't make a draw. Play e3.
I feel like they're constantly threatening. King h1. Just a rook b1, defending the queen.
Defending the queen, and if the rook moves, you go what? You go back to f6? Is it e3?
Knight d7's coming, but then there's knight takes e2. Oh,
dude, this is so wild.
Black's bishop falls, but it's not over.
Knight takes e2 check.
And knight c3?
The problem is then you have to trade queens or play knight c3. 1 second.
Knight d7, knight d7. That was winning on the spot.
Okay, this is
still
unclear
good
for white if you have knight.
But Danny, bishop d4 is coming.
Bishop d4 for black is coming. He's got 1 second move.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Getting himself down. Whoa, is black winning?
Dude, look at that move. Queen c4 check.
Bishop takes c3. Now he's got the pass b pawns. It's anybody's game.
Okay. Even rook takes b2 there. I would do everything I could to get the dark square bishop off the board. He's up.
Ooh, mate threat.
There's a mate on h1. Don't miss that.
Another repetition. Jesus. King g1. I think white's gonna. Vidit has shown his intentions here. He wants to play this one out till bare kings, or till one side wins or loses. b4. 3 pawns for the bishop.
Who's better here?
No clue. I mean, objectively, it probably even is black, as you can see by the evo. Rook coming to a1, but bishop b1.
Yeah, if the white king can move its way to c2, the rook is free. He's going to c2.
But then d4.
GRISCHUK with only 4 seconds.
D4,
this is not how I thought this game was going to end, by the way.
No, I don't think anybody could envision this endgame. But how does Vidit makes progress? It's like he's stuck in molasses.
Yeah, you can't. You're not even threatening to take c3. It's a joke.
No, you're not threatening anything. And now king d5, king c4.
Oh my god!
This might get made.
You had to play king b3.
And now, what's the win?
What is it? Take d2 and king c4?
No, it was that king c6. Oh, king b5 and king a4. The king has to go through b5 to a4 to b3.
What is going on? Oh, king b4, king.
Draw!
Oh my god, that's true. What the?
And GRISCHUK with the wide-eyed, what just happened look.
What the bleep just happened? Bullet chess. It's a 1-1 time control, so there is an increment. Important. It's always important to establish the difference. Pure bullet is pure madness with pure flagging. Good old-fashioned family fun. This is a little more for the PG-13 audience, not so rated R with the increment.
Well, they're centralizing the rooks. Vidit down to 2 seconds. He's moving purely on increment. Knight back to e4.
Oh, man. I love when we move into sound effects mode. Did you? Pew pew.
Bishop d5. Oh, he blundered a pawn.
Takes e5.
No, he just took a pawn and the wheels are coming off.
Okay,
bishop takes e6 and rook d7.
Oh, he goes for it.
Knight d5. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, man. Here comes... Okay, he defends f2.
White is completely winning here. He's up a pawn and he's dominating.
Yeah, you can even play knight f6. Okay, he plays rook takes h7 first, but...
Bishop b4 was almost mate. Now he's just 2 pawns up. But the nerves. Oh, here comes Vidit's knight. This is not over.
Knight to d3.
Oh, Vidit is
Oh,
creating counterplay.
He's bringing the rook to c2.
Knight f3.
Don't get yourself in a mating net, Grishuk.
So easy to do. Ooh, don't blunder a fork. King d5 would just get that king out of there. Oh, he blundered f2. Now it's a game. But he takes g6.
Here comes e3. No, rook d2 check first. Yeah, and then e3. Okay,
now
very
e3.
nice.
Grishuk getting his rook to e6. That's a nice move.
The rook goes to the g pawn.
Oh, whose pawn is first? He takes
who's
g3.
faster?
Rook f3 too.
E2 check doesn't work. Just king d2.
1 second. Rook takes b3, and he's gonna stop the pawn. What? How is Vidit surviving
1
this?
second,
Oh
2
my
seconds
god!
for
But he's
Grishuk.
still lost. Or is he? Knight d5, knight b4. But then here comes the f pawn. Yeah, knight d5, knight c7 was a win. Knight rook c6.
Oh my god. Okay, rook c6 from the piece. He didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't
Check,
see it.
king e5, knight d5.
Now Vidit is going to push his f pawn, and this is anybody's game.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, here comes Vidit's pawn. Here comes
White's going to be in a mating net. Here comes f2 check and knight e3.
Oh my god, is it going to be a perpetual knight c3, knight a2? It's going to be a draw.
What in the world?
Or is it? Wait, why didn't he play knight a2? Is he trying to win? Okay, it's a draw. Yeah, knight e8. Oh my god.
Oh my god, White could have saved the knight, although it's probably still a draw.
Another draw. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're headed to Armageddon.
I've never seen anything. I've never seen a match like this. And the delta between the 10-minute game and the Blitz and Bullet games is crazy.
Yeah, no, the 10-minute game was a boring 4 nights, Peruvian special, right? Draw really from the outset. We had a Blitz game where Vidit was in complete control, fails to convert in a winning attack from a Catalan. And then this game, I mean, Grishuk was just up 2 pawns in the endgame, right? And it all came. Has never seen Armageddon chess. You are witnessing the most exciting event in professional sports, right behind sudden death dodgeball, of course. This is it. It doesn't get better than Armageddon chess.
No, it does not. And now here come White's center pawns, though. E4 is coming.
This is so much fun. E4, D5. Let's go.
It's like Hikaru Zhang.
Yeah, this is like Hikaru Zhang, except, Hikaru was also up material. Unlike...
Right. F3.
Here comes E4.
Bishop B3. Ooh. Queen F2 might be necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't weaken the light screen. The problem with D5, the queen on E3 is very badly placed because if the E file opens, Black's going to go rook F8 and these pins on C3. No, this is not working. Vidit down to 40 seconds. The wheels have come off completely on this game for him.
Slowly headed the direction of a win for Alexander Grishuk.
Not even so slowly, down to 26 seconds. I don't know what he expects to be able to do here, but he's going to have to start pre-moving.
Okay, Vidit did it. He finally played G4.
Oh, and he blundered his other Vidit.
Oh, his bishop. He did it. He did it. Oh, man.
He did. Vidit did not did it.
That was not good. Jokes aside, what a wild match that was, right?